It's your girlie Myron, and I'm back with another freaking video. Y'all, I'm actually feeling good today. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just do a video. So I had to do my makeup first before I came on here. Look at how I was looking. Good, but period. I said, y'all, I cannot stop saying period. I don't know why, but I can't. And it's kind of aggravating that I can't stop because it comes out and I don't even trying to say it. But anyway, but as y'all can read by the freaking title, y'all already know what we finna be talking about today. Yup. So let's get into this freaking video. Anyway, y'all, so your girl is still pregnated. Unfortunately, I'm 37 weeks and 1 day. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm probably like, this is the longest pregnancy I ever seen. I feel the same, cause baby, yeah, hectic. But anyway, y'all, so last week I had a doctor's appointment. What was it, on the 16th? Yeah, March 16th or whatever, y'all. So it's like you have to tell them to check you. And that makes me mad because why are you not checking me if I'm high risk? Check me to see if I have dilated, please. Like, why do I have to ask you to check me? I bet y'all probably like, yeah, she just go ahead jumping in. Yes, I'm going ahead and jumping in because your girl is tired of being pregnant. Tired of the back pains, the freaking pelvic pains, the freaking uncomfortable sleeping, the freaking wobbling, the freaking everything about it, y'all. Cause it's like, it was so bad in the beginning, right? It's like horrible. But it kind of started easing to be okay in the second trimester. And now that we're in the third trimester, it's like, the pregnancy itself is not horrible. It's just the sleeping uncomfortably and the pelvic pains. And you know, you feel them push it down more and more and more and more. And it's just like, little girl, come on here. Please come on. Because I know you about tired of being in there and I'm tired of you being in there. And your girl need her body back. Period. Yeah, I need it back. But anyway, y'all, so back to my freaking doctor's appointment last week. So yeah, y'all, she checked me after I asked her. Yeah, so she checked me and I was 3 centimeters, y'all. So today is Monday. Let's be specific on what time it is. It is Monday, March 20th at 11:31. And guess what, y'all? Your girl's still pregnant. Your girl, I don't know if I've dilated more, but I think I have. But I don't know yet. But it's like, she has not been giving me, I'm trying to think of the word and it's on the tip of my tongue, y'all. But it's like, I have not been feeling contractions. And it's crazy because, y'all, this is what happened when I went to the doctor. Okay, so they did my ultrasound because they put my stuff on the same day. So I won't have to come back later on that week or earlier that week and then come back later that week, whatever the case may be. So they put my appointments together. Well, not together, but on the same day. So I have an ultrasound appointment and then I have a regular prenatal checkup appointment or whatever like that. So, my back killing me. So yeah, she did my ultrasound because I had the ultrasound first or whatnot. And then I didn't like the pictures that she did because I get the 3D pictures because I'm high risk. So I didn't like, because we feel like she rushed them or whatever. And yeah, it just didn't come out how you would expect a 3D ultrasound pictures to come out of your child or your baby, your fetus, whatever the case. So it's just like, I didn't really send them to my mom and them because I didn't really care for them. I really didn't look at them, but Bay did. So he was just like, I don't like these. I'm like, I seen them, I didn't like them either, you know, whatever. So anyway, yeah, so I have extra anomic fluid in there. So the lady that did the ultrasound, she, I guess, went and got the other doctor or whatever, because she came back in there with a male and he was telling me everything or whatever. So he said, instead of mine being like at this normal rate that it should be, it keeps going up. So mom's like, that's probably why you have it going to the bathroom excessively or whatnot. But I was like, you know, so the stuff he was telling me is like I could have went in preterm labor at any time. And, you know, it kind of made me feel bad. It's just like, damn, what have I been doing that causes this? But they tell you it's nothing that you do or nothing that you could do to prevent it. It's just something that I guess goes on. Well, that went on with me or whatever. Because I don't know if anybody else or know anybody that, you know, spoke on having extra anomic fluid or whatever the case may be. So it was just like, damn, you know, like, is my something, you know, wrong, or what can I do to get it back to a normal rate, you know? So he was just telling me like stuff that, you know, symptoms that happen, and he asked me like he named some symptoms, and I was like, okay, well, that's why I had been feeling like pressure in my pelvic area and pain, extra pain that felt like bad contractions in my abdominal area or whatever. So he was like, yeah, that was from, you know, the extra anomic fluid and stuff. And that I could have went into preterm labor, but luckily I haven't. And he was like, you strong for putting up with that pain. Cause y'all, when I tell y'all, it had been going on for weeks, probably months. And I'm just thinking, you know, just like regular, you know, Braxton Hicks or whatever. Because I was telling the lady, I'm like, you know, am I supposed to be feeling all of this pain? Like, it hurts really, really bad. You know, I had expressed that to her in February. So in my mind, I knew it wasn't Braxton Hicks. But, you know, you go by what your doctor tell you, you know. So she was like, no, that's just Braxton Hicks or whatever like that. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, at one point I'm like, no, that ain't no Braxton Hicks. I know what Braxton Hicks feel like, and that ain't it. And she was like, no, those are Braxton Hicks. You know, they can feel painful sometimes, and sometimes people don't feel them at all, or they could be mild or whatever the case may be. But I was just like, in my head, yeah, whatever. Them ain't the Braxton Hicks. I don't care what you talking about. So I'm just like, you know what? Okay, whatever. So I just go ahead and deal with them or whatever like that. So come to find out, a month later, this shit is not Braxton Hicks or whatever. It's just pain, extra pain that is caused from all of this freaking extra anomic fluid in this freaking back, in this freaking sack with my baby. And, you know, it just made me feel bad, because I'm like, you know, I told this lady, you know, it wasn't Braxton Hicks, but I can't do nothing about it because it's almost over with. So, you know, they scheduling me for induction or whatever. You know, they been saying that, because at first they tried to get me to get a C-section. I'm like, I'm not getting no C-section. I ain't care what y'all talking about. I'm not getting it. No, I'm not getting cut for nobody. I told y'all that the last 2 times with my first 2 pregnancies. I'm not getting cut for nobody. You know, now I was like, you know, if it come down to the come down, and that's something that I have to get with no other, you know, and I don't have no other possible, you know, and I literally can't push out, then I get it, you know. But I know I could push her out. I know I could push her out. I pushed my last 2 out. So what's the difference with me pushing her out, you know? So I'm just like, I'm not getting cut, you know, whatever. I ain't worried about it. Then he was like, I'm like, man, look, I'm not getting cut. I said the only way I would get cut is if I'm pushing and pushing and pushing, and she won't come out, and then they have to schedule me an emergency C-section, then that's the only way that I will get that. But by me knowing, and I have faith and all the hope in the world that I know that I can push out, she's coming out vaginally, and I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, y'all, they're scheduling me for induction, I think sometime next week, but I don't know when. And I have an appointment, a regular doctor's appointment this week, in a few days. And what else? Cause she wanted to do a last ultrasound before I go in. Yeah. She wanted to do one more ultrasound before I get induced. I ain't gonna say just have her, because I can have her any day now because I'm 3 centimeters. So y'all, I was planning on taking it, inducing it, because I'm like, I'm 3 centimeters. Why the freak would I continue to be pregnant when I'm already 3 centimeters? Like I did the last pregnancy. I can take some castor oil and boom, in less than 2 hours, I'll be running my tail to the hospital. So here he go. You know, it's just, I wanted to take it. He was like, why you don't want to experience the whole water breaking thing? I'm like, man, look, sometimes your water don't even break. You just start having contractions and you carry your ass to the hospital, and when they checking you to see how far you're dilated, they end up busting it. I said, because that's what happened my last 2 pregnancies. I mean, I know every pregnancy different, but it's just like, why continue to be in pain and suffering when I can freaking take this castor off, you know? But then again, it was this other thing back in my mind. I'm just like, last time I took it, you know, I was 1.5, 2 centimeters, you know, for the longest, for like a month plus. And, you know, when I did decide to take it, I was 39 weeks and something. I think I'm 39 weeks and 4 days or something like that. Or 5 days, one of the two. So I'm just like, you know what? It's different this time, because my last pregnancy, I didn't have extra anemic fluid in there. So I was like, dang, I don't know what would happen if I take it. Even though, you know, castor oil is not harmful. But I think they say to make your child poop before they come out, or poop while they still in the sack, and it could cause some stuff, but I don't know. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. But then again, it's like, do it, because I want her out of here. So I was like, she's evicted, man. You know, because of the sleep. I want to get back to my normal sleeping habits and being able to sleep on whatever side I want, my back, stomach, you know. So it's just like, man, I don't know, because I don't want to harm nothing. But then at the same time, it's like, is she even getting harmed while she's in there with that extra fluid? You know, like, what can happen? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, whew, Lord. So I'm just like, you know what? He was like, babe, just wait. Yeah, he was like, you know, it's my first job. I want to, you know, experience it, I guess, as natural as possible without trying to induce it, is what he wants. So I'm just like, you know what? I ain't gonna be selfish and, you know, just be thinking of myself, because I want it to be over with, you know. Because I'm like, you're not the one that's sleeping uncomfortably. You're not the one that's having back pains. You're not the one that's carrying a big freaking load in your stomach. You know, you don't know what I'm feeling in there. So it's just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try to wait it out to this doctor's appointment. Hopefully they tell me, hey, yeah, you can be admitted. Because, baby, I'm going to be happy. Yeah, come on, get up out of here, because, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I was planning on taking it Sunday. I'm not even going to lie. But then I was like, because, you know, we already packed up. Her sack been made 2 months ago. We made ours, what? We came home that Wednesday after the doctor's appointment, and we made our sack, because I was like, you know what? My bag is big, so both of our stuff can go in there, whatever the case may be. So, yeah, so we had ours. We put her seat in the car yesterday, and it's just like, you know what? I say, what's a few more days of waiting? Because, you know, our appointment is in a few days. So, I could go ahead and wait. I could try to wait. You know, as long as nothing happened before the appointment. You know, go ahead. Because the appointments are early. So, I always try to book early appointments, you know, because my kids are in school. So, my oldest is in middle school. My youngest is in Head Start. So, it's just like, you know, I might as well book these appointments while they're in school. So, I won't have to be trying to rush back home. Because, baby, we have to drive at least 30 something to 40 minutes to these appointments. So, I'm not finna rush. So, I'd rather book them in the morning. You know? So, once I'm putting them on the bus, I give myself an hour or two. And it's time to ride out to this appointment. So, yeah. That's what I like to do. And then I'll be up anyway. So, I take a nap around 2, 3 o'clock or whatever. So, by the time they bus finna come, it'll be way late in the evening. So, yeah. So, yeah, y'all. That's just what's been going on. I was like, man, I gotta come on here and update them before I go in. And before all this extra stuff still going on, honey, before she get here. I can't wait to meet this little baby. To see who been putting me through hell and back. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Because I was like, yeah, she gonna be something. She gonna be something, honey. Putting me through hell and back in the beginning of this pregnancy. Yes, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. And then you're Aries. Man, you're gonna have a problem. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. I just can't wait to meet this little baby. But, y'all, I think that is all. I don't know the date of the induction that they're trying to give me. But I just know it's next week sometime. I don't know when. I don't know what date. They didn't tell me. And I thought they was going to tell me last week. But they didn't. So, yeah, I guess whatever. Hopefully they take me and admit me this week, honey. Because let's get this ball rolling and get this baby up out of here. But anyway, y'all. So I think that's all that I had to update y'all. Yeah, I think so. But that's all for this video. Don't forget to comment down, like, subscribe, make sure the notification bell ding. And we out this video.